Deep in the untouched wilderness of Russian Karelia, amidst the rustling of winds that carry untold mysteries through the mighty spruce, an incredible saga takes shape. It's a tale of courage, empathy, and an unlikely partnership between a solitary prospector named Sergi and a magnificent pack of wolves. The setting? The eastern side of Vodlozero National Park, and with a twist of fate, these two disparate worlds become enmeshed in a bond that defies the constraints of time. In the picturesque expanse of Vodlozero National Park, Sergi, a seasoned prospector blessed with a natural knack for discovering gold, sets off on a voyage that will irrevocably transform his future. Little does he suspect that destiny has a surprise in store for him, embodied in the magnificent Karelian wolf ensnared in the trap of his deceased comrade Sasha. As a mother with full teats, the wolf stands taut just 20 feet away, battling for survival. Fortuitously, Sergi's timely appearance turns the tides of this survival struggle from futile to fruitful. Faced with a moral quandary as he stands before the wolf caught in the trap, Sergi grapples with the challenge of releasing the wolf without putting himself in danger. Compounded by the recent loss of his dear friend Sasha, whose passing seems to imbue the trap with new significance, Sergi, undaunted by the risks, makes a bold decision. He resolves to find the wolf's den and help the mother reunite with her precious pups, forging a bond that doesn't need words to be understood. As Sergi ventures further into the untamed wilderness of Vodlozero, he traces faint trails within the dense forest, deciphering the hidden messages left in the tracks imprinted on the snowy patches scattered throughout the marshland. With each step, he is drawn deeper into a journey infused with magic, trekking half a mile through the rugged forest and scaling rocky terrain until he stumbles upon a den nestled at the foot of a towering spruce tree. Within the silent and mysterious den, a hungering pack of pups awaits their mother's return, uniting them once again. Sergi's quest to earn the trust of the elusive wolf pups begins with a mesmerizing dance. Drawing on his deep connection with nature, he skillfully mimics the call of their mother, a high-pitched squeak that resonates through the lush forest. With each passing moment, the suspense heightens until finally, 6 tiny pups emerge from their hiding place. So, before we delve further into this story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. With gentle steps and curious eyes, they approach Sergi and gratefully suckle at his fingers. Slowly but surely, a beautiful bond of trust forms as the pups find solace in Sergi's burlap bag, eagerly awaiting a joyful reunion. As Sergi returns to the mother wolf, a mix of emotions floods his heart. Hope and fear intertwine as he prepares to release the hungry pups. As soon as the pups are set free, the mother stands tall and emits a piercing howl, a clear indication of her trust in the man holding her precious babies. However, the true test lies ahead. How to release the trapped wolf without triggering her defensive instincts. Consumed by fear, Sergi concocts a scheme to earn the mother's trust by performing selfless acts of kindness. In his quest for sustenance, he unexpectedly stumbles upon the sturdy leg of a deer carcass, determined to preserve the wolf's strength. With determination, he fashions a crude shelter and spends each day alternating between exploring for necessities and caring for the captive canine and her young. A bond between man and beast slowly begins to blossom. As the days pass, Sergi's bond with the wolves strengthens even more. He is increasingly drawn towards the trap, but the mother's warning growls make him tread carefully. Nevertheless, he remains determined and knows that time is on his side. Underneath the twinkling Karelian stars, Sergi finds shelter alongside the wolf family, proving the remarkable trust that has formed between him and the pack. As twilight falls on the 5th day, an unexpected and significant event takes place. Sergi, dutifully providing the wolf with its daily share of venison, glimpses a subtle but promising sign. The wolf's tail is wagging. This simple action represents a momentous shift in their dynamic, a symbol of the wolf's newfound acceptance and trust. With only 8 feet separating them, Sergi sits exposed yet unwavering, while the wolf's young feed at her side. As dusk falls, Sergi is surrounded by serene stillness as the wolf family sings in harmony under the starry night sky. As the first rays of sunlight peek over the horizon, Sergi knows it's time to embark on the daunting task of setting the trapped wolf free. With a mixture of fear and determination, he gently touches the wolf's wounded leg, unsure what to expect. Much to his amazement, the wolf doesn't resist, instead flinching slightly as Sergi begins working on the trap. After a brief search, the release mechanism is located, and with a swift movement, the unforgiving metal trap finally loosens its grip on the wolf's leg. As the wolf basks in newfound freedom, Sergi is taken aback by her surprisingly grateful demeanor. Instead of fleeing to the depths of the wild, she boldly approaches him and showers him with licks and affection. At that moment, a wordless understanding passes between them, defying the usual notions of predator and prey. With her adorable pups following close behind, the wolf guides Sergi to an idyllic meadow, where a magnificent pack of wolves awaits, showcasing the inseparable ties of nature. As the years slip by, Sergi finds himself once again at Vodlozero National Park, a powerful and mysterious pull leading him back to the place he once called home. The old steel trap, a symbol of a bygone era, stands as a quiet reminder of a journey that defied the constraints of time. As Sergi scales the giant trees of the forest, he raises his voice to the wilderness, and in an unbelievable twist of fate, the very wolf he once rescued answers with a soulful howl. It's a reunion that defies all rationality yet fills his heart with warmth. Ultimately, these narratives serve as a poignant reminder of the value of empathy and the possibility of serendipitous bonds that transcend species barriers. As we navigate our interactions with the environment, may we strive for unity and empathy, embracing the interdependence of all living creatures.